Yo guys, what's up? xMovingTarget here. This time around we're gonna talk a little bit about Black Desert's combat system. Because why not, right? It's different than like ESO, since I know that most of my subs are from ESO still. So it's a lot more fun, honestly, and for anybody who is new and just got on my channel due to the Black Desert stuff, you probably already know that, but it still might be some informative if you're just interested in the game and hadn't had a chance to play it yet. So we're gonna start off by let's just go over the skills real quick. So that's like the best way to kind of explain how the combat system really works in this game. So you have multiple abilities, right? And you also have like the hotbar at the bottom. But you see, I only have one ability in here, and I don't even need it in here, but I played the Russian version a little bit, and I like to have those kind of grapples in my bar, but that's not really important in here in this video. So the abilities and the combat in general, how it works is, you have this, the top is your basic attack. You see it says left mouse button and then left right evasive attack. It's like left plus left mouse button or right plus left mouse button, or advanced attack, press forward plus left mouse button, and you can even do it on the horse. There's like, you can use a lot of your abilities while you are on the horse, so there is mounted combat. So for example, right, I don't have much abilities in here, but I don't need them down there, because majority of the abilities are comboed due to I even enabled like here this little thing so you can see exactly what buttons I press. There's a feature in the game and I really like it actually. It's like as if they would have known that I going to make this kind of video. Whatever. So basically your abilities, as you see that it's explained how it works. There are combinations of buttons and the arrow keys, for example, or you pair multiple buttons like left right mouse button or spacebar and shift. So for the headbutt you have two variations. You have the normal one, which is just like straight up forward arrow or up arrow, which is your W. It's just the direction, so it's WASD as well, or shift plus the right mouse button. So the normal headbutt, right? I just show you here on some of the training dummies that they put up here. So basically, I just do like a normal headbutt. That's just this one, right? It doesn't do anything. It gives you a buff down here, which increases your melee accuracy, which is kind of important to hit. There is kind of something like a mischance in this game, so it's good to have some additional accuracy. So basically, as you see, I press W forward and the right mouse button for the normal headbutt, and then you can also, when you hold shift and do right mouse button, you get the heavy headbutt or powerful headbutt. That one adds a knockback to the normal headbutt, so you get the damage the same as from this, but you also knock back your enemy and he flies down and he is on the ground. And then there's additional mechanics I can explain you a little bit later on. So basically all your abilities kind of like that, right? So your abilities are a mix of in between like shift and EFQ, or the direction plus QEF and shift as well. So that's basically how you do all your abilities. It's everything is like chained together, and even some of the abilities can be comboed with others. So for example, I don't have this ability yet, but where is it? Oh, I have it. I can't show it. I can't show you right now because I can't pick up those dummies. But example, Undertaker. Whenever I use a grab, which is basically this one, Smackdown, you can see it in the video what it looks like at the bottom there. It's like you pick up the target, right? And you just bam bam put it on the ground. If you hit the space button while you do it, you activate Undertaker, and you see it in the video again. Then you just jump across and do a heavier hit. It does additional damage. The same thing applies to when you use this one. You grab him, you whirl him around, and then you punch him down. This is also an AoE attack. And this is an ability that you cannot like trigger with your buttons. You have to put it in your hotbar and use with a hotkey. Because as you press space to perform Undertaker, and that's basically all. Can use with quick slot. So there are some abilities that you can only activate from the quick slot, but most of them are basically intuitive with like those buttons here. It's also this one. If like a stump and you run. This is a giant. Later on I will show you some wizard stuff as well. And then when you press S plus F, it does like kind of a leap instead of this normal thing. And you can also, with forward and F, you can do like a charge ability that also knocks back and stuff and slows. If also like this class is really cool. I really love it. For example, let me just build up some energy real quick. So basically, right, this class, the giant or berserker, what it's gonna be called in our Western version of Black Desert, it has like he has a lot of like wrestling abilities which make it really fun. So for example, I can just run. Oh, never mind, I missed. I can run up this guy, right, and then I don't remember what the move was called, but it's a wrestling maneuver. You just run up and kick him right in the face. It's fun. So basically it's even your basic attack. You hit your basic attack, which I'm doing right now. Basically like the auto attack, but it's not really auto. You have to hold the button. I hold right down my left mouse button and doing nothing else. But now I add S to it, which is like backwards. It does a heavier attack, as you see, and it also applies to AoE around me. And then there's another stage of it. The right mouse button on top of it does a really hard hit that also applies melee attack power, which is basically like a damage buff. So I can do this, and then I go this, and then I release everything else, do like S and R only, and he's doing this this ability here, which is also knockback and good damage. So that's like basically how it works. You have a lot of abilities that you can flawlessly chain after another, and that makes the combat like really, really fun. Like the best ability this guy has is this here. It's like a whirlwind. It's good. So that's basically how it works. It works like that for every single class. The combos are different on classes, and yeah, but that's pretty much it. I mean, there's nothing else to say about it, honestly. Oh, I forgot about another part. Let me actually go somewhere else. Alright guys, we are back. So I can show you like the other mechanic with the down attacks and whatever here on these mobs. So let me build up some let me build up some of those. You can already see it when he attacks me. He gets a back attack on me, which increases the damage he does. So I can do the same on mobs and also on players. But I just do this real quick. So I put him on the ground, and then I can hit him. It says back attack, and it's also I also get a down attack, which increases the damage. And that's basically what I was trying to tell you. It's just for the fun and the lolsies. Let's just fuck up all those mobs here, right? You can see how fluid the combat is in this game. Buffing my damage, and then getting this, and then just straight up whirlwind. And everything is dead, just like that. Let's smash this guy to the ground and fly a bit. Alright. There's not really much I can show you right now, because the characters are still low level. I didn't really play that hardcore in the alpha. So there was literally no point.